Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Areli and this is Areli Budget. If I sound a bit weird, it is because I have come down with a cold, so I do apologize if you hear me sniffling from time to time or any weird edits. It's just, yeah, I gotta stop and sneeze, I guess. But super excited to be here with y'all. It feels like forever. I've got lots of exciting things for me. I love these monthly budgets, and I am in a new old space. it's my little office space that I had given up a while ago to accommodate, just my sister who was staying with me, and so that we had to do some shuffling around in our place. And then she went back, she found herself a new apartment, and I think that happened like late March. But yeah, I just never got my office space back until now, so it feels good to be back to my old space. Although honestly, the lighting here is kind of bad, but it is what it is, and I'm sure you don't want to hear all that. Let's just get right into the budget. We're actually going to do a double budget, where we're going to start with the monthly budget, which is back here, and I already started by helping myself out a bit. I'm expecting 4,800, slightly over that for my regular W-2, and then rental 650. I decided I'm gonna start putting savings and rollover in case I bring some of that in, but for right now I'm not budgeting. This is kind of like, I like how some people use the term like forecasting, kind of like looking ahead, but you're still kind of like not sure if that's happening. So I kind of like that, but for right now we're working with 5479 total. Give me 1 second. Okay, so my mortgage is, my share of the mortgage, I should say, 1025. Association fees and condo taxes and insurance, both of these items come from this 650 in rental, so that's 330 for the first and 320 for the second. Phone, I'm allocating on $100. Spotify 25. It's just shy of that. I think it's like $22 and change. Loan, I will set aside $100. Night court is my heating, and my last bill came out rather low. I think it was like 30 something, and then my share was 15, which is sweet. I'm gonna allocate $30. ComEd, that should start coming up. Well, it's been coming up. I'm sure we will continue with that trend. This is my what is it, electricity, so I'm gonna put $70 for that. Internet, the usual 25. That's pretty standard. Again, these are my share of the bills, along with water, that gets 35 extra. I'm not allocating anything towards that. Let me do the math and see what my total is. I need to make a run to Walgreens in a bit to give myself some meds because I took some Tylenol, but yeah, it's not helping with the sniffles, which is kind of like my biggest problem. Thankfully, that's kind of all it is. I do have some body aches. The Tylenol does help with that, but yeah, mainly some sniffles, lots of sneezing. $34.19 is what I have remaining. From that, we are gonna allocate money for groceries, so that's 300. Eating out 200. Gas would be 150. Excuse me. Spending 100, and then personal care 50, home wants and home needs 50, and miscellaneous, that is also 50. This should add up. It's pretty standard. It should add up to 450. No, 900. Let's double check. How are you guys doing? I also just got back from 900. It is from my vacation. That was super exciting. Not a lot has changed in this room, but for whatever reason, I feel like there's more of an echo, and I'm not sure if that's just my voice right now or if there really is an echo. I'd have to look into that. So I do apologize if you guys are hearing an echo. Vacation was pretty splendid. We did a whole lot of family time. There was lots of celebrations while we were out there. The big one was for my boyfriend's dad. Oh, sorry about that. Which I guess would be my suegro, right? My father-in-law, but it's a little weird still saying those words. But yeah, his 60th birthday, so that was exciting. And the family went all out for his birthday. There was also a nephew's graduation and then someone else's birthday, and then we squeezed in some touristy things in the midst of that, so it's pretty good. Thank you for asking. Next goal is my next goal, like big goal that I'm working on, is my escrow. This wasn't part of like my big goal overview yearly plan because I was hoping that I would allocate some money through savings challenges, and that hasn't been the case, and it's been kind of weighing on me because the escrow analysis is coming up. I think that happens in August, either August or September. So yeah, like a month away, and I don't have any money for that. So I'm gonna set aside $1,000 from my July paychecks, and then temporary savings. I said I was gonna set aside 500. This is going in a sinking funds, and then at the end of the year I will decide what to do with it. I think more than likely I will set the whole payment for this personal loan that I have. Right now it's about at $4,500, so I'm hoping that I can knock it out. It's not the biggest priority because it is a low interest loan, but I'd rather just not have any sort of, interests weighing over my head, however small they are. Temporary savings challenges, rather, that will also get 500 this month, and then I'm setting aside 250 for my binders, which are basically sinking funds. I haven't determined like the breakdown for this, but basically 250 overall, however I want to divide that. And then I'm also setting aside 250 for car insurance. That payment will come up in November, and I just want to be a little bit ready for that. I did add a line for Magic Month, and I'm not setting aside anything right now, but that will come from rollover, however much rollover I have. And it's gonna be pretty big because for my last paycheck, I didn't spend a whole lot of money because I just wasn't here half the time. So I should have a big chunk of rollover, and that will go towards my Magic Month. Well, this is something new that I've started doing, but basically saving a little bit of money for Magic Month. I like to use that Magic Month paycheck for just sinking funds and extra savings and whatnot. So I don't want to have any bills. I typically don't have any bills that I have to pay with that Magic paycheck, but I also don't want to have any variable expenses. So basically this savings here would be covering my regular expenses. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, that's the plan for that. And I'll figure it out how much I'll be allocating for that once I figure out how much rollover I will have. let's add this up. $2,500, which means I have $19 remaining, which means $19 will go into my buffer. And now I have a zero-based budget. And that is my monthly budget. This is a good time to, thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. We finally made it to 1K. I'm super excited. So giveaway time, I guess. I do these so rarely. I don't even know how to go about doing them. But regular rules apply. This is not a YouTube giveaway. I guess I should make that disclaimer. You must be 18 years or older. I believe that is a YouTube rule. And you must be a public subscriber of that channel. It's basically the only way I know that you guys are actually here supporting and not just here for the giveaway. What else? And I guess you should put a word somewhere, right? Like for drawing, what word should that be? Put the word pen, P-E-N, somewhere in a sentence so that it's a little discreet. Just give me your favorite brand of pen, and the winner will get either a $25 gift card for Amazon or Etsy. I've been thinking about, like a cash giveaway as well, but I haven't, I'm not familiar with the apps. I have Zelle, I have PayPal. The only one that I figured out how to do without, disclosing too much of my personal information is PayPal. So if you're okay with getting a PayPal, you could also opt for that. But the denominations would be for $25. And there will be one winner in this video. Hopefully I'll put another giveaway in another couple of videos so that we could have at least 3 winners. But yeah, and the winner would have the option of Amazon gift card, Etsy gift card, or PayPal $25. If I figure out how to do other cash apps or whatnot, that could be an option too, but right now I just have not figured it out. So I think that's it. I'm gonna continue on with my first July paycheck because I am really behind. This vacation really threw me off. So let's get to it because I need to do the cash stuffing and all the things. But if you just wanted a monthly, then thank you all for being here. For the rest of you who choose to stay, thank you so much. $24.82 is what we will get in the first paycheck. I will be setting aside $5.25 for mortgage, $100 for phone, $25 for Spotify, a loan $100, and my car will get $30. Let's do the math. $780. Subtract that from $24.82. That gives me $17.02. Groceries will get $150 from this paycheck, $100 eating out, gas $75, spending $50, and then $25 and $25 for personal care and home wants and needs. This is $450. I just know it by heart. It's $17.02 minus $450 is $12.52. And then my escrow funding will be in this paycheck. That's $1,000. Savings challenges, I'm gonna do $250. And then again, I'm gonna fund my magic month. But right now I just don't know how much money that will be. So in total I have $12.50, which leaves me with $2. That's gonna go into my buffer. $2. That's what it is. That's okay. My buffer's doing pretty good. Don't feel bad for my buffer. And that is it, guys. Cash stuffing up next. Also a savings challenge video. I can't wait to fund those. We're very close to finishing a few. And I think that's it. Good luck on the giveaway. Thank you so much for supporting. I know my channel isn't like the most fun or the most exciting, or you know, I stumble over my words, and then I do a whole lot of ums and ands and so's. Yeah, I know all the things. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I really appreciate you. Till next time, take care. Bye.